Hi, in this video, we will see a comparison of the three methods of treatment of goodwill on retirement of partner. We will solve an example sum using all three methods of treatment of goodwill, and we will see that the net effect of all these three methods are the same. Example sum. A, B and C are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. B retires, and at the time of B's retirement, goodwill is valued at rupees 84,000. A and C decide to share future profits in the ratio of 2:1. We are asked to record the necessary journal entries. Three cases are given. Case A, when goodwill is to be adjusted among the partners' capital accounts. Case B, when goodwill is to be raised to full value and then written off. And case C, when goodwill is to be raised to retiring partner's share and then written off. So from these three cases, we can infer that case A is using the first method for adjusting the goodwill among the partners' capital accounts. Case B, second method, where goodwill is to be raised to full value and written off. And case C involves the third method of adjustment of goodwill, when goodwill is to be raised to retiring partner's share and then written off. So we'll do each of these cases one by one. We'll begin with the working note to find out the gain of each of the continuing partners. So as per the problem, we have the OPSR, or the old profit sharing ratio, between A, B and C as 3:2:1. The partner who's retiring is partner B. Further, it's given that the new profit sharing ratio between the continuing partners A and C is equal to 2:1. So let's do old share minus the new share. In the case of partner A, old share 3 divided by 6 minus the new share 2 divided by 3, a -1 divided by 6, and partner A gains. And for the other continuing partner C, old share 1 divided by 6 minus the new share 1 divided by 3, again a -1 divided by 6, and C also gains. Hence, the gaining ratio between partner A and partner C is equal to 1/6:1 by 6 is equal to 1:1. So let's do each of the cases one by one. We'll begin with case A, where goodwill is to be adjusted through partners' capital accounts, journal, date, particulars, LF number, debit rupees and credit rupees. We need to debit the gaining partner and credit the retiring partner. So it's A capital account debit, C capital account debit, to partner B capital account. We'll take the goodwill of the firm, 84,000 rupees, and multiply it with the gain and sacrifice of each partner. Sacrifice of B is 2 divided by 6. For A, it's 84,000 rupees multiplied by his gain, which is 1 divided by 6. And also for partner C, it's 84,000 multiplied by his gain, which is 1 divided by 6. It's 14,000. 14,000 against C and 28,000 against partner B. Narration being goodwill adjusted through partners' capital accounts. So we've used the first method to solve the sum. Let's go to the second method as per case B. Journal, date, particulars, LF number, debit rupees and credit rupees. The first journal entry, we will raise goodwill to full value. So it's goodwill account debit, ₹84,000 goodwill of the firm, to A capital account, to B capital account and to C capital account. 84,000 to be raised in old profit sharing ratio, which is 3:2:1. We have 42,000 against partner A, 28,000 against partner B and 14,000 against partner C, being goodwill raised to full value. The second entry is for writing off the goodwill which has been raised. We'll write it off among the continuing partners in their NPSR. So we have continuing partners, A's capital account debit, C capital account debit, to goodwill account. We'll credit the goodwill account with 84,000 rupees to write it off. And we'll write it off among the continuing partners in their NPSR. The NPSR is 2:1. So against A we have 56,000 rupees and against C we have 28,000 rupees, being goodwill written off. So this is the answer to the second case B, where we use the second method to treat goodwill at the time of retirement. Let's go to the case C, where we have to use the third method. Case C, journal, date, particulars, LF number, debit rupees and credit rupees. Case C, the first journal entry is to raise the goodwill to retiring partner's share. So let's write the journal entry: goodwill account debit to B's capital account. We need to raise the goodwill to retiring partner's share, which is 84,000 multiplied by the share of B, which is 2 divided by 6. So we have 28,000 rupees goodwill is raised for, being goodwill raised to retiring partner's share. The second entry, we'll write off the goodwill which has been raised between the gaining partners A and C in their gaining ratio 1:1. So it's A's capital account debit, C capital account debit, to goodwill account. 28,000 rupees written off in gaining ratio 1:1. So 14,000 against A's capital account and 14,000 against C's capital account, being goodwill written off among A and C in gaining ratio. So this is the answer to case C, where we use the third method of treatment of goodwill to solve this sum. I'll remove the split and we can see all the three answers together. On the screen, case A and case B. And this is case C. Please remember, the net effect of all these three methods is the same. But where the question does not specify anything or says the journal entries are to be passed without opening goodwill account, then we have to follow the first method of adjustment of goodwill through partners' capital or current accounts.